Howdy. We're live.
We are live. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to our first official attempt at a podcast. This is ADHDND. I am Grim Exodus, and this is Gibbs Goofs. You can talk.
I know I can talk, but that doesn't make me intelligent.
All right. So yeah, this is our first attempt at a podcast. So this should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Let me get the cookbook because we're making orc bacon.
Orcish bacon or orc bacon.
Orc bacon.
Okay.
And for the people that are watching this live, this book is amazing. This is Heroes Feast, the official Dungeons and Dragons cookbook. If you don't have it, I highly recommend getting it. It's amazing. Most of the stuff in here is actually super simple.
Unfortunately, we're not sponsored, but at D&D, if you're Wizards of the Coast, if you want to sponsor us,
Totally here for it.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue.
Yeah.
The amount of D&D I already play.
That being said, if it's orc bacon,
Is
it made from orc or is it?
No, it isn't made from orc, but for orcs. Half-orcs find this delectable snack quite to their taste, as do the Goliaths of Eberron and a few game humans and halflings. It is said that a half-orc named Masmeros was the first to discover this pungent recipe for cured pork strips, which can which you could practically taste from 20 yards away. Sometimes called the pork of Groomsh. Orcs flavor it with black pepper and garlic, and a halfling might instead smooth off the edge with some maple syrup. Experienced adventure parties venturing into orc lands know that dropping a bundle of orc bacon to throw pursuers off their trail will work. And orcs have been known to barter with humans who carry it. For best results, try using Thayan Doomvault's Swine Run Pork.
Or in this instance, thick cut double smoked bacon. So essentially what this is saying is this tastes like the sweaty gym kid that you had in ninth grade.
I don't want to think about it like that. Oh, God.
But that's the description.
That's basically the description. You can read, the recipe's actually pretty simple. It's
okay, glad I got that right.
Yeah,
thick cut bacon.
A pound of thick cut bacon, 3 tablespoons light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon fresh ground black pepper, half teaspoon fresh ground black pepper, you're right. 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons orange juice.
So a sweet, salty confection that everybody should love.
It's pretty good, actually. And it is an oven bake, so preheat oven to 375. I can do that.
Well, let's get our recent sauce.
Here we go.
Garlic powder.
Garlic, it should be some in there. Anyway, so let's get to the D&D aspect. So while we're getting this prepped,
that's salt. Salted bacon. All right.
Yeah, that's necessary.
Oh shit! You know what? This is your cabinet. Maybe I'll let you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want me
to. All right. Getting to the D&D aspect.
Crap! My brain just.
It's been doing that a lot lately.
It really has.
Send us a coffee if you please.
Coffee.
He needs it.
Hey, I'll use. You know what? I'll use the garlic salt. If I really hate myself today.
Your fire extinguisher's in the way.
It does that.
Yeah.
Well, there's the peppercorns. Where is my stuff?
Where is your stuff?
That's a great question. Oh. We might improvise.
Could use fresh garlic instead of.
I can use fresh garlic, or I've got a garlic jalapeno seasoning, which is garlic powder
with a little bit of jalapeno.
A little bit of kick, and I'm not opposed to that. So,
okay,
let's have a little bit of spice to our spice.
Okay.
Like if you don't want to, we don't have to.
No, it's good. It's all good.
Okay.
But we need the fresh ground. We have to do the fresh ground pepper.
Yes. So
not this.
Yeah, I've got the restaurant style. Inside there, I've got more finely ground pepper somewhere.
Table grind black pepper.
Like I said, somewhere.
Oregano.
Yeah. Well, everything's going to be on that one shelf, so.
Okay. Even smoky paprika chipotle. which, while delicious, is not what we're looking for. Oh, it's sesame.
Oh, hey, my grandma called today.
Hmm?
That was weird. I gotta talk to my grandma today.
Oh, cool.
I haven't talked to her in forever.
For a second, I thought you said my grandma called, which is
Yes, your grandma called me today.
Which is infinitely worse, because how the hell are you getting calls from beyond the beyond?
I mean, it's not weird for me. I've talked to dead people before. It's probably fine. Hi, guys. I'm weird. Oh, man.
I don't...
Okay, we got bacon.
I looked up and the first thing I saw was Samurai Daddy.
Wait, what?
Who joined? Samurai Daddy was out with... Hi.
Alright, well, we have a...
I don't know why, but that's the first thing I saw.
Live stream viewer named Samurai Daddy. Hi, Samurai Daddy. Okay.
And hi to KY Raven for... Thank you for commenting. We appreciate it. Sorry.
I need water. Oh my
You
god.
need a lot more than just water.
Fact.
Okay.
So we're making orc bacon. Master Gibbs,
Yes.
I'm going to pose a D&D question for you.
Okay. Chungus garlic.
Elephant garlic, yeah.
Look at that.
That is a single bulb.
That is
by
a
the way.
bulb. That's not the clove. That is, or the head of garlic. That is just one. There we go. We got garlic. Anyway, D&D question.
D&D question for you. What's your favorite class and why?
What version?
Yes.
3.5 fighter.
Why the fighter?
Because I'm a basic bitch, apparently. No, I just love the wide variety of feats that you get at every other level. You combine that with human, and suddenly you, at 10th level, you have 20 feats.
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
Which is ridiculous, but fun. 5th edition, I'm really loving Wizards.
Was
They're
it
fun.
fun? What's that one dude on YouTube? The people will say that wizards are, versus. Oh, I forgot what that was.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Wizards are like, the versatile caster, and you can do anything with them. When the real answer is use fireball. Always use fireball. Only use fireball. Fireball.
Shout out to Joe Cat. Hey.
That's what it was. Taco Loco says, "Hey, dude, what's up, Taco? How you doing, man?" That is a dirty cutting board.
It is a dirty cutting board. Let's
Okay.
clean dirty cutting board. Ah, that's cold.
Yeah, I had it on. That's still on cold.
Oh my god! Why is everything so cold?
You're doing good, but because it's winter. Because that's why everything's so cold.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We need a wide.
I am drowning.
How?
There is no sign of land.
Are you dry drowning? Because that's bad.
That is not good, yeah. I was gonna do a thing. Orange juice.
We gotta get our mise en place. Whatever. Ooh.
Oh, also my
That
brother
is
said that he
cool.
was thinking he was going to, oh right, isn't that nice? It's got a nice apple smell too.
Yeah, we'll go with apple. Sure.
Well, that's what it says, at least. Like candied apple. But anyway.
Moving on. Your brother said.
He was gonna try joining us for the stream, so I'm gonna see
What the heck, Cody?
if that's a thing I can do.
That's hot.
Let me see.
That went from cold to hot so fast.
Well, yeah, you only have hot turned on now.
We have a clean cutting board. Clean our cutting board. Clean. Wash
There we are. Invite.
Bear with us as we are still in. We're still in beta.
This is, yeah.
So thank y'all for joining.
This is our first episode of this.
No beta, we die like men.
No beta, we die like men. Wow, my wife's hardcore. Okay. Oh, right, the cookbook. All right, preheat oven. Is the oven preheated yet? It's not.
It's getting there.
Line a large rimmed baking sheet with foil. Coat a large wire rack with non-stick cooking spray and set on the foil lined pan. So, cooking spray that thing.
1 or 2?
Do you want to do 2?
We got enough bacon for 2. Where's your, there it is. Oh, hello.
More things to wash.
More things to wash.
I really should have washed these beforehand. I apologize. I washed everything that I didn't need. I'm doing great.
It's all good. It's all good.
Again.
We were just they're just watching me watch you wash dishes. I know, it's such a great.
Let's see.
Beautiful.
Loco says what? Loco Coco says.
So where's the ice cream bacon?
Ice cream bacon? What?
Now, would you date a drag queen?
Who asked that?
Who
remember,
is it?
this is
10-10-307.
So we also have to remember that we have to say who's asking things because this is going to get posted in audio only later.
That's right. Canton 307 asked, "Would you date a drag queen?"
Well, I'm married, so that
him no.
Should
Me depends on the drag queen. And hey guys, what are we making today? Oh, for those of us just joining, we are making orc bacon, which we clarified is not orc.
Not made of orc.
Not made of orc.
It's made for orc.
Cool. Canton 307 says cool. And Fallout Girl 11 with the, hey, what are we making today? So yes, today we are making orc bacon.
Okay.
And we're just waiting for our mise en place. Because I found one word that I can do well, so I'm sticking with it.
What? One word? What?
Mise en place. Well, I guess it's not a word. It's technically a group of words. I know words.
I don't know words, apparently.
You're the chef! It's French. It means everything in place.
Oh, okay.
It's basically get your shit ready and have it ready to go.
Oh, well,
like we were supposed to have.
Definitely not something that I have in my life.
You get everything ready to go so that you can cook instead of running around getting everything you need to get ready to go. So,
I mean, you know, this is what I am. This is pure chaos.
I should probably take this off. I'm cooking. Am I cooking or am I providing social commentary?
Both?
Yes.
You're actually.
Ah, line. Yes. That's
the
right.
Parchment. Is that the foil?
Oh my
Looks like
gosh.
foil.
Here you go. Here's the foil. We're doing great.
Oh yeah, we got this on. That's gonna bug me.
What?
Wet.
Well, okay.
There we go.
Typically, I prefer my things wet, but. Sorry, babe. Love you.
Look what I've got to deal with, guys.
Yes, you have to. Can we start talking about Keshi?
We can.
Oh, you're the one that has to deal with things? No, you know what? Actually, yeah. Go ahead and explain your current D&D character, Gibbs.
I play a 2.5-foot bright purple flying kobold. What more do I need to say? Shiny side up or dull side up? I think it's shiny side up cooks faster, isn't it?
Yes. I thought in my brain.
Yes. So that's what I'm playing right now, and I don't know. Am I a handful? Is she a handful?
You and your pocket.
The pocket Keshi's moving along. It's kind of dying out.
It's very meta, and I'm glad it's dying. More comments. Hello.
Yes, Taco Daddy just here for the bacon.
Yeah.
You're here for the bacon. You're staying for the D&D.
All right.
Thank you, Misty Lindsay, for following.
Ooh, thank you.
We appreciate it. Well, Blake appreciates it. I'm just here
Grim.
for food. Can I have the... Thank you.
Let's keep this internet safe. What on earth?
Oh, that's not the kind of safe we're looking for. Okay, well, anyway, I'm protected. I don't know about you guys.
Oh.
You gotta have protection, guys. Don't forget that. The best worst DM. Ah, my people. Thank you. We are here, but also there, everywhere.
We're all over the
And
place.
Taco Loco says, "Welcome to Cooking with the Troll and Giant." So here's the question: who's the giant? And who's the troll?
Do we really need to answer that?
Well, I don't regenerate health, so that's probably you. Where's your cooking?
Stand next to me for a second. Who's the giant, Master Gibbs?
I am standing straight up, like. Well, I'm the one with the tinfoil hat, so conspiracies abound. Oh, that's not cooking spray.
Just grab the raid.
Yep.
Sir.
Where's your cooking spray? And this.
Here.
Thank you.
Wait. Where'd it go?
Where did you?
What? What? Where did it go?
It's not in there, so we're good.
Hey, babe. Where's the cooking spray? It's not in the normal spot. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jess.
Okay. Sir!
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh my Lanta. Okay. Hi guys. How's it going?
Make sure it's not pledged. Oh,
DM disaster. Make sure it's not pledge. Oh my gosh.
It smells like butter, so I'm going with that. Either way, it smells good.
All right.
We want lemon-scented bacon.
Arrange the bacon slices on the rack. Lay them tight against each other so the entire pound fits. Roast until they render some of their fat and shrink back a bit, about 12 minutes.
Why does it smell like movie theater popcorn?
I've been wondering that this whole time.
That's
Crisco
like
butter.
That's like my favorite kind of, like, the best kind of popcorn is you get from the movie theater. This is more than a pound.
You're more than a pound.
Your mom's
Yeah, about 300 of them.
We're doing great, guys.
Oh yeah, we got this on lock.
Okay. So, in a small mixing bowl, mix together the other ingredients. Lightly brush the slices with about half of the mixture. Continue roasting until it adheres to the bacon, about an additional 7 minutes. Use tongs to turn over the slices.
Taco Daddy says bug spray should not be used as a flavor. I mean, you're right. It's got a kind of a deathy taste to it.
A deathy taste? I mean, you're not wrong, but like...
Where's the safety shears? I'm not allowed to run with these.
I don't know if you're allowed to run with safety shears either anymore. Measuring spoon. Okay.
It's not the right way to measure food.
Need to go get the brown sugar.
Just because you can roll your R's doesn't mean it's fancy.
Tell that to my grandmother.
But she's your grandma. She is fancy.
That's true. She's bougie. Have I actually ever told you about my grandmother?
No, you have not.
My grandmother is an 83-year-old woman who's still doing real estate in the Bay Area of California. She hasn't retired because she doesn't want to. She can. Easily could.
She is selling real estate in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Enough said right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud.
Hey, you get the next comment. I just saw it pop up.
Oh, okay, let's see. More from Taco Loco, and the smell of popcorn is coming from the troll.
I smell like freshly popped popcorn.
The glorious smell of
Because
freshly
I
popped
used,
popcorn.
Blake, I must apologize. I used your cooking spray as deodorant.
Ah, lovely.
Or at least I'll smell like a movie theater.
There are worse
The
things.
good kind, like when you're standing at the I'm gonna shut up now because this is just getting worse and worse as I talk.
Appreciate you saying.
Yeah, you should know that smell because you come from you've worked at a movie theater.
I did. I worked 10 years in the movie theater business.
Very nice.
was
How come you were never in the Avengers?
well,
You're tall enough.
here's the thing. Working the theater and making the movies is not the same. Despite what the posters tell you.
You say that. But that's
You're like, all I'm hearing are excuses.
yeah. You could totally, Photoshop yourself in there. You could, I don't know. You're smart.
Not that smart.
Smarter than me. Oh, this was nice. They cut it up into 1 pound chunks for us.
There you go. Wait, so is that
That's 3 pounds.
3 pounds of bacon in there?
Yeah, it's 3 pounds of bacon. Hey, look, you get an extra pound of bacon.
Boy, I'm making a double batch. I was okay. All right.
I don't think the tinfoil hat was a big hit.
Instead of 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, I will need 6 tablespoons of brown sugar.
I need to get this hat off. I'm starting to sweat.
Here we go. Okay, so we got the brown sugar. Okay. So 5th edition, you're really liking Wizards. Have you played any of the other? Oh wow, you are really starting to sweat. Wow, goodness, sir.
Well, I put tinfoil on my head in the kitchen.
Fair point. Fair point. So 5th edition, you really like Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played any of the other classes in 5th edition yet?
Well, I played cleric.
Not so much. Oh, okay.
I did play fighter for a little bit. And that's about as much as I've gotten. Mm.
That's the
It's not
extent
too
of
many.
it so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
That's a 1/4 teaspoon. It's too small.
I mean, it'll work, but you're going to be working a little bit harder than you have to.
I'll be at it for a while. 1/2 teaspoon. There we go.
Taco Loco Danny says, so that's what happens when you use butter body spray. Yes, that is what happens. You smell like a movie theater. I need to wash my hands.
Oh, you got a sink right there.
Thankfully.
There's 1,
That's how alarm.
2 teaspoons of garlic powder
Garlic.
with a bit of jalapeno
Spicy.
in there.
That garlic be spicy.
Spicy garlic.
Garlic.
Spicy! They're selling chocolate! Oh, wait a minute. That's only... I forgot. This is a half, not...
I
still need
threw
some
your
more.
wax paper somewhere. There it is. Your parchment.
Parchment
I actually
paper.
threw your parchment, so... It's okay. It survived. Attachment.
Parchment. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, 2 teaspoons. That's enough. I'm going to use this pepper anyway.
Ew, gross.
You'll be fine. Normally it's just 1/2 teaspoon, but because we're making a double batch,
Full-on teaspoon.
1 full teaspoon.
Can't beat fresh ground. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. It tastes
Ground
better.
after rain.
I like ground after rain. Thanks, babe. Yeah,
I like the mountains after the rain.
I like the rain. I used to hate the rain. I grew up in Seattle, and
Now you miss the rain.
well, when it rains every frickin' day, you kind of get annoyed with it.
I'm going to put one more slice of bacon because I can fit it on there.
Oh my gosh,
They should be touching, yes.
that's what it said. I'm about to sneeze.
Sneeze out. Gesundheit.
Sorry, babe. Yeah, okay. That is all mixed together.
Taco Loco Daddy asks, what are you beating?
That is the garlic, black pepper, and brown sugar mixture. Currently trying to break up the sugar because it's a little chunky. But I do need to add some orange juice to this mixture.
How much?
It is for a single batch, 2 tablespoons. So we'll be adding 4 tablespoons of orange juice.
So 1/4 cup. Have you made this before?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, my son has thrown away most of my measuring things.
I got the 1/3 of a cup. Ah, here's a 1/4 cup.
There we are.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids, don't forget your mise en place because...
Your miso and floss.
Yes, because how else are you going to cut your miso without floss?
Maybe I am the troll.
These dad jokes will serve you well, sir.
We've done good so far.
Hebo Jones sent us likes. Thank you.
Thank you for the likes. Appreciate them. They help. Also, if you guys want to share with other people so they can,
enjoy our chaos that is happening.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to people. Yeah.
Thank you,
right.
Takalogadeni, and thank you, Moonshadow, for joining. Takalogadeni, send more likes. We got a lot of likes suddenly.
There we go. All right, go ahead and smell that. Orcish bacon.
I hate to say that it smells like the 9th grader with bad BO in the gym, but it smells like the 9th grader with bad BO in the gym.
It really does. It's not a great smell.
It is not a great smell.
But it tastes really good.
I'm terrified to ask how the hell they figured this one out. How did they make it smell like 9th grade gym?
Garlic, pepper, and orange juice.
I always thought corn chips, but holy crap.
Alright, so let's pop these in. It'll be 12 minutes in the oven.
Oh, we gotta render it down first.
Yeah.
Adjusted 15 because we can. Oh well, it's gonna have to be one at a time. I don't know when to fit to.
Yeah.
In goes the first set of bacon. Enjoying your slurry, sir?
I am. It's fun to play with. It makes fun swirls. You have any D&D questions for me, Master Gibbs?
How long have you been playing D&D?
So I actually started playing D&D in 2007. No, 2006 in high school.
You've been playing longer than I have.
I've been playing since 2006, and I was in high school. In Washington State, we had the WASL, which is the Washington Assessment of Student Learning. It was basically just this statewide test. And but it was only for certain grades.
Okay.
Okay.
Follow me.
Yeah. Problem with that was everyone still had to show up to school at the same damn time.
Ew.
Yeah. So
that's how school works, though, isn't it?
I mean, yes,
at the same time.
but regular school didn't start for another 2 hours after showing up because of WASL testing.
Ew.
So the 10th graders would be testing and whatnot, while the 11th and 12th graders had to just hang out for 2 hours.
Because who doesn't love hanging out at school?
Yeah. So while we were hanging out, one of my buddies brought his 3.0 edition D&D book, and we all made character sheets, and we started playing D&D while we waited for school to start.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to start.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so it's 2 weeks of that. So,
straight D&D.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 weeks for 2 hours every day. That was my introduction to D&D.
I mean, there's hardly a better time to get introduced.
Yeah, right.
So. We got a question from Taco Loco Nanny.
Taco Loco, do you want to know why it's...
No, up there, we missed that
one. Oh, so how is DD going? D&D going? Okay. How is D&D going? Gibbs, how would you say our D&D sessions are going?
I love it.
Well, my wife loves it.
Chaotic. We're playing the Strixhaven campaign right now, which is the character
If you guys have not gotten a chance to play Strixhaven, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. Strixhaven is a Magic the Gathering story setting that Wizards of the Coast has brought into Dungeons & Dragons. Really cool. It's really fun. It's multidimensional. Yeah, think Harry Potter, but college instead of high school.
And with more creatures attending instead of just, human.
Also that. I will say, though, I did make an extensive NPC list for you guys. Because the book offers 20 NPCs.
He brought in the whole entire cast of 300. The movie.
I mean,
we have a
not
Spartan
literally.
legion of NPCs to choose from.
I mean, okay, yeah, but not literally. What is this?
Yes, literally.
Peebo Jones says, my first character got murked on my second session ever. No!
Been there, bud. I feel ya.
Oh, that hurts.
Yep, that does not do well. I played with DMs who made it their job to make sure that we didn't make it past the first
We didn't
session.
set a timer. How long has it been in there?
That's a great question. How you doing in there, buddies? No, they're still good. That's about 5 minutes in. Not even 5 minutes in.
Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. We should probably remember to do that.
Yeah, that would help. Trickster91. Oh my god, I haven't seen you go live in ages. And what have I just joined in on? A lot.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You've joined the chaos. Thank you.
I'm attempting to go live a little more regularly now. We are now doing our new series, Attention Deficit Hyperactive Dungeons and Dragons, or ADHDND.
I love it.
Where we attempt to have Dungeons and Dragons related conversations while cooking from the Heroes Feast official D&D cookbook. But our conversations will devolve and de-escalate because that's just...
the nature of our condition.
Yeah. It's fine.
We're making bacon!
Yes, today we're making orc bacon, which is
bacon,
not bacon made from orcs,
bacon.
but bacon for orcs.
Making bacon, lots of bacon. I know that's not how it goes, but I'm making it up as I go.
So this will be our regular Thursday afternoon stream. And I'm going to try and figure out how to upload this to like Spotify for like an official podcast.
Ah, yeah.
So that's why I want to try and like actually read who's commenting and stuff like that, because it's not going to show a video.
Yeah, when we take it off of TikTok, the chat does not go with it, unfortunately. So your comments go unseen.
Yeah.
So we're sorry if we miss a few. We're trying.
We're doing our best to make sure that we get to as many people as possible. But yeah, so I don't remember what we were talking about before that, so I'm just going to back up. That's how I got started with D&D.
That's how we got started. Yeah, there we go.
Started. My first character was Damien Solaire.
Oh yeah, I know Damien.
Yep, Damien was a paladin who my DM found a loophole in, I think it was 3.0 or 3.5, when you made a human half something, because like it had a bunch of different halves. It didn't have like half elf or half orc as like a set thing yet. It was like, these are the different halves that you could be. But there was a loophole in the typing that said you could be two halves using a human template. It didn't say you had to be half human. So technically, Damien wasn't a half human. He was half angelic and half demonic. Just used both because I thought it was really funny and we wanted to see how many immunities we could put into one person. So that was Damien. And then when the Deva came out as a playable race, we just changed it to that, but he let me keep all my immunities, but I wasn't allowed to wear heavy armor. So I was immune to stuff, but my AC was trash.
So you could take a hit, but
I was getting hit a lot.
Yeah, I hit a lot.
I was the guy that was officially the, this room might be trapped. Send Damien first. Why? I can't deactivate traps. No, but you can trigger them and they won't kill you.
Yeah.
So...
Did you get like 5 death saves? Well, that's later.
That was later. What ended up happening was Damien ended up absorbing, more accurately eating, a lich's phylactery.
Remember that.
Yep. And so he got, we had to my DM had to homebrew something. We called it the Curse of the Lich, because he couldn't find any negatives. Like there was nothing. It's like, you're just immortal now. You are the phylactery. I'm like, I don't know what that means. So
fun story about that. One of our sessions, where I was playing Griffig, the cleric frog person, who was in love with Mika Shal. That's a whole other story. We actually had to fight the Lich that came back because of that.
Yep.
And Damien was destroyed, but wasn't.
That's kind of how we ended that character, yeah. Which, I mean, honestly, the reason I kept him around so long though is because all of my characters. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you, Master Gibbs, but sorry.
That was fun.
All of my characters that I ever made for D&D all have to do with some kind of unresolved trauma. Like, if I'm being completely honest, very open and self-exposing right now. Every character is some part of me that just needed to be resolved that wasn't getting resolved. And yeah, Damien was resolved. Damien was done. I didn't need him anymore.
Where's my little notebook? I need to be writing notes again.
Oh, get out.
And how does that make you feel?
Let's see.
What is that?
Wilminator?
Wilminator 1, yep.
Says, I just came across this and I recognize the face on the right. What is this?
Wait, which right are we talking? Are we talking this right or that
right? The tall one or the goofy one?
Like
tall. Goofy. I don't know. Tall. Yeah.
Hi! I don't know. I've lived in a lot of different places, so I mean...
I didn't know you looked at websites like that. That's pretty...
Oh, get out. I literally can't. Alright. But yeah, Damien was my first D&D character that I ever made. He survived through 3.0, 3.5, 4th edition, and into 5th edition, where you guys finished him off. And,
I killed your first character. I don't know how I feel about that now.
You did. And honestly, thank you. I appreciated it.
You're welcome.
It was a beautiful story.
It was. It was a wonderful ending.
What, Bunny?
Can you turn the light on?
You want to turn the light on? Here you go.
You can hear the bacon crackling. All right.
It's getting all boobly.
Will Eliminator, I don't know why, but you look familiar, so you Yeah, it's just... Hey, Trickster91 put us to 1,000 likes. You're awesome.
Thank you, Trickster. I appreciate it. So, anyway, but yeah. My current character that I'm playing and spending the most energy in is Razlin, who is... I
love Razlin! He's adorable!
Razlin is a Goliath druid with 1 level dipped into cleric, nature domain cleric.
Stay. Shrug tried to kill me.
It does that. But yeah, Razlin is a Goliath druid cleric who has massive golden retriever energy.
Yeah.
Originally built as a joke, I was making Lenny of Mice and Men. Alexis, yeah, thank you, Evelyn. Okay, so let's pull these out.
Oh, that bacon smells really freaking good.
Yeah, it does. All right, you ready to brush it down?
Let's brush it. Where's the brush? Where's the... Ah! Careful. There's the brush. Also, I startle easily, so you'll hear me scream quite a lot.
First rendering. Now we brush the bacon.
The bacon.
With butter.
Are we putting this one in first?
Yeah, let's put that one in.
Okay. Look out, buddy.
Because that one can sit for a minute.
All right. Alexa, set timer for 12 minutes.
At least I think it can.
Maybe. So
how heavy do you want that?
It's not supposed to be super heavy, but it is supposed to coat everything. Because...
Top and bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do these.
So it's supposed to be top, 7 minutes in, flip, coat, 7 minutes in.
Got it. So. I had a weird dream that I was stuck in League of Legends last night.
I've never played League, but everyone that I know has told me both that I should and shouldn't play it. That I should because it's really fun and the characters are cool. And also that I shouldn't because it's the most toxic game they've ever played in their life.
I agree with everyone that has told you the exact same thing. You should and should not play it because it is really fun and the most toxic game I have ever played. I agree with everything that was just said.
Right.
It is fun. It is fun to play. So it's... it's called...
You're struggling for words.
I am struggling for words because it's hard to do.
Sorry.
It's MOBA, not MMO.
Okay.
All right, Trickster91, Goldie Energy. Gee, wonder where that came from. LOL. Yeah, and Wilminator says, "Don't play League."
Yeah.
Yeah, play it, but don't play it.
That seems to be the consensus. I'm getting mostly don'ts, but a lot of don't.
Yeah. So that comes to 3/4 don't and 1/4 do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, more like 2/3 don't. it's a little more closer to even.
Oh, the smoking is sweet.
Fucking squirrels! I swear. I have a squirrel issue right now. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be totally random. Your Goliath. Wait, who says that? Hold on. Peebo Jones says your Goliath's George. Yes, he is.
George.
He's a sweet boy. He has a pet mouse that sits in his left breast pocket named Eep. He is a Circle of the Shepherds druid, so he can speak to animals. Hence the pet mouse named Eep. Razlan is my sweet boy, and I love him dearly, and I will do everything I can to protect him. But also, he has a lot of my unresolved issues.
Stilly, having way too much fun. That's not the point of this.
I'm going to open the window. It's getting a little toasty in here.
That's a little window. Even by my standards.
It is a very little window, but it helps with the heat.
Oh, I did a size comparison between our indie group.
I don't know if I want to hear the rest of this sentence.
I took our D&D group, Thondrick, Sumana, and Kashi.
Okay.
And I threw in Keanu Reeves as a reference.
Okay.
Because Keanu Reeves stands at like 6'2".
All right.
So, or something like that. Anyway, I don't remember exactly how tall Sumana is, but I put her at 5 feet. Because remember, she's still taller than Kashi.
Yeah. Hey, babe. Yeah, I can't hear her. She's probably busy. All right, whatever.
But Thondrick's standing at 9 feet, Sumana at 5, and Kashi at 2.5.
Okay.
She's small for a kobold. Kashi came up to Thondrick's like mid-calf.
I love
knee.
Everything about that.
And Sumana, of course, like up to his like midsection, and just a little shorter than Keanu Reeves.
Freaking ridiculous.
Yep.
So.
And Stilly says, "Happy Thursday." Thank you. Happy Thursday.
Ugh. So.
Thursday's a great day.
It's a good day for a stream.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy it. Hi. Hey, how tall is Sumana?
5'8".
5'8".
Okay, I was wrong then.
Little
But
off.
you're still a little shorter than Keanu Reeves, but a
Okay.
lot taller than Kashi.
Keanu Reeves?
We're doing it. You know what? Never mind. Don't worry about it.
You don't want to say size comparison again on live
No, I
stream?
don't. No, I really don't. Okay. I'm going to take this off because like I said, I'm getting
It's getting warm in here.
Stripping on a live stream?
That'll be $5. It's freaking hot!
Oh, thanks. You almost killed the chair.
You know, I think you're pretty good looking, but no need to shout about it.
Stop.
Sakes.
Anyway. So yeah, now we just wait for the bacon. So let's keep talking D&D stuff.
Let's keep talking D&D stuff.
All right.
My first character was a Sally Mae named Chimera.
Chimera,
Mhm.
okay.
He had it was D&D 3.5, and they had the double sword. It was a sword on both ends of the hilt.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
And that was his weapon, along with a bow. That was pretty much it. I joined in at the last half of not even the last half, it was like the last 2 encounters of the game.
Oh, gotcha.
And in that one, I don't remember what he was. Was he a cleric? Was he a paladin? Doesn't matter. He was a blacksmith on top of everything. So he had a bellows, and this is going to be important, I swear.
Okay.
We were fighting a vampire. You can see where this is going already, don't you?
Maybe. Continue.
So we hack down this vampire till he gets to the point where he's like almost dead, and he was supposed to misshape and disappear. He misshapes, and as soon as he does, the blacksmith whips out his bellows and goes, sucks him into the bellows. Now, this vampire was supposed to be the big bad end guy, and was supposed to get away, and that would be the end of the campaign when we fight him and vanquish him, but the DM was not ready for our quick-witted, whatever the hell he was.
Suck it into a bellows.
Suck it into a bellows.
I love everything
And then
about that.
push it out into holy water.
Into holy water, yep, and then he's dead. Exactly. She's like, well, that's the end of the campaign, guys. I have nothing else, because he was supposed to get away.
That's amazing.
That was my first experience with D&D, and I loved it to this day, and which is why I keep coming up with the weird crap that I do, like
It's
Keshi's
pure
chaotic chaos,
Okay.
chaotic casino deck.
We have my wife here as a guest right now. You do not have to be on the camera. That is fine. But like I said, this is also for a podcast, so your voice is required. You do have to talk. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But loud enough for at least the phone to pick you up. So, talk about your introduction to D&D. How did that go?
Oh, my introduction to D&D was through you. I think we were just playing with your brothers. I'm trying to remember, but I made a tiefling warlock. Edge for the win.
Oh yeah, pure edge.
Echo, and gosh, she still is one of my favorite characters that I've made. Just because
Awesome.
something about your first character, that first introduction, is so fun. So I made Echo, and she was mainly necromancy and cold damage is what she kind of focused on. Her whole thing was like using necromancy to just keep herself alive for friggin' centuries, millennia. I don't know, however long she was alive for.
Yeah, you just kept absorbing the life force of pretty much everything around you.
Yeah. I'm just imagining her.
So your
just
two
like-
just what I remember at least, your two favorite spells were
Vampiric Embrace.
Vampiric Embrace and Hellish Rebuke. Which
Whoa.
you still love Hellish
I
Rebuke.
still love Hellish Rebuke. It's still great. But yeah. But I would just imagine her sitting next to, like, executions and, like, oh, this person is dying. I'll just, absorb your
I'll
energy
just take that.
while you go.
You're not using it.
You obviously don't need it anymore. So I'm going to just add that onto my own lifespan and live for the next few centuries while I learn about every single thing that there is to learn about.
So that's Echo.
Yep.
Raiding
And then-
the coffers of the dead.
Yep.
I mean, if they're not going to miss it.
There are no depths too low. Alright?
No judgment.
Again, my first character was a paladin, and my wife's was a warlock. I just want to reiterate that.
And I think it's really fun. We kept them alive over various campaigns, just as NPCs after the initial campaign.
Yeah.
And it was just super fun because they, got together and had kids and were trying for centuries to figure out the whole phylactery thing and...
Relic.
Yeah, actually, one of
Relic,
the
yeah.
NPCs that is in their current campaign is one of Damien and Echo's children. His name
Relic.
is Relic. And,
This isn't going to work.
I forgot about that. My current character is Samana. But yeah, definitely hooked up with Relic. I forgot about that.
yeah, her current character is banging her old character's son.
Okay. It sounds real.
That sounds bad.
Say it that way, but
Just to reiterate, we're not in Alabama. We're in Idaho. No offense to anybody who's in Alabama, but that's the
Well, Samana is in no way related to any of
That is
these
true.
people.
There is no actual relationship.
She's from an
going
entirely
on.
different world, so...
Let's not debate the
It's fine.
semantics of this at all. Let's just,
That was still.
just happily go on our path.
I still thought that was the funniest thing, though, when you guys started doing that interaction. I was like, "What is happening?" Like,
Well, I didn't
Oh, you weren't the
I
only
didn't-
ones. We're sitting. I think it was Chantry and I were sitting here going, looking across at each other. It's like, is this happening right now? What's going on?
oh my
What can I say?
gosh!
You made him too hot, babe.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, you've seen his picture. It is quite handsome.
Oh my gosh, that's something we need to work on. By the way, internet names.
Making less handsome NPCs?
Right, internet.
Oh, internet.
Well, I can make less handsome NPCs if you really want me to, but this has been more comedic for me. So,
Paper towels.
do we have paper towels?
No, not anymore.
No.
We
Oh.
use the rest of them.
Crap. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
we
Why?
got like a bunch ton of napkins, though.
put it down for the bacon to sit on afterwards.
Oh, don't worry, you're not gonna need it.
Ah,
You got a bunch of napkins?
I don't know. This is not going to work.
Well, like I said, don't worry, you're not gonna need it.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Alexa, how much time left on the timer? Oh, okay. Wow, I timed that well in my head.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
That's nice.
All right.
I don't know how many
Beast Boy
times I've done
7612 said hi.
Yeah, like I set a timer, and then I get impatient about 30 seconds before the timer goes off. I'm like, okay, how much time is left? 30 seconds! Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
If I would have just waited 30 more seconds,
Right.
then, I don't know, nothing would have happened, but I would have felt better, maybe?
So, I know we already asked the question. You weren't here.
Okay.
But I think I already know the answer anyway.
Mm.
What's your favorite class to play?
I don't know. Probably not Warlock, since both of my
Alexa, stop.
my favorite characters are Warlocks. It's definitely not that one.
Totally not that at all.
I totally don't have, like...
I'm standing back! How did I still get blasted?
In the splash zone?
My glasses got all steamy again.
Well,
All
the
right.
topic of conversation, I wonder why.
Oh, hush. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes.
Is
But
it
I'm just
time or
over
what?
here like, I want great and vast power. I
Sure.
don't want to fucking work for it, though. So...
So yeah, Warlock. Warlock or Sorcerer.
I'll
Hi,
just
Donna!
get me a magic daddy, I guess.
The Donna the Cleric just
Magic
joined.
Daddy.
Donna the Cleric says,
Yeah.
hello there. Hello there, Donna.
Samana and Fame.
Oh my gosh.
You can't tell me that that's not a magic
That's
daddy.
100% what that is. A Warlock is just somebody with a magic sugar daddy.
Yep.
You know what? So is a Cleric, though, okay?
Oh,
I think
the
cleric
shard
is more the yes mommy yes daddy relationship, and the warlock is more along the lines of, hi, welcome to Evil Corp. Here's your employee badge, and here's your 401k.
Your 401k.
Yeah. So this is what we require from you.
Gosh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
So really, you're
So
just
how
an
much-
employee.
Yeah, magic employee.
I really it's like, hey, I give you my time and
Grim.
you pay
Huh?
me in magic.
Check out Dono's.
Dono commented, Grim, I want to send you an NPC I made to put in your Strixhaven campaign. Oh, heck yes.
Yes.
Absolutely do that.
One more to the expansive 300 plus.
Oh, yeah. If anybody has an NPC that they want to send my way.
So have you actually gone over what we've been going through in Strixhaven so far? Other than
Not
just
so
mentioning
much. I've just
Strixhaven?
kind of mentioned it. So if you guys want, we can talk about it. I mean, that's there's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot. It's freaking a lot to talk about. I mean, there's all the stuff that anyone who knows the Strixhaven module is going to know about, but then
Donald Stewart.
there's so much extra that you've thrown in, and I didn't read the book, so I don't know which things you've put in separately and which things are actually part of the.
So one of the things that we put in is the winter festival.
Oh yeah, the winter festival.
So every
You
winter
don't know?
through the school 4 years that you're there, I've added literally a winter festival that the students can walk around campus and go to different games.
You get to invite a family
You get
member.
to invite a family member
which
to
is
come
really-
visit.
Which is really nice. One of the things that I have really loved about this campaign is it's not combat heavy. It's very RP heavy.
Yeah, it is,
Which is
it's more
what
story,
I
yeah.
love. And we talked about this before we got the campaign even started. Was look, this is the kind of campaign that we're hoping to have, and then we found people who matched that.
Aw.
Yeah,
Which was really helpful, actually, yeah.
You're really good at, and so.
Oof. There, we've had some emotional damage from this one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're like,
really
but
bad.
we're looking. It was like, okay, who isn't gonna be chomping at the bit for combat? Who is actually gonna be able to, slow down a bit with us and really role play through this? Because that's really what we love about. I love so much about it is we can work through our own emotions in this. I know we've kind of gone through and be like, hey, these are some emotional things that we want to be able to work through in the game. So can you kind of throw that in for my character a little bit so that I can work through it? And it's made it so much more personal and so much more fun. And
Well, I mean, that's the whole point. At the end of the day, I want you guys to have fun. So, I mean,
Like Keshi literally calling out the Oracle.
that was really funny, actually.
That was intense.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Jeez. The blatant disrespect that you guys have for the freaking teachers. And I'm just over here ah.
They could will us out of existence at a snap of a finger, and you're sitting here trash talking them.
All right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
for context, most of the teacher NPCs are character sheet adventurers anywhere from levels 15 to 20, depending on the teacher.
Yeah.
I just remembered last session too.
Yeah.
So, do you want us to give like personal histories for our character, or just kind of generally?
If you want, this is the whole point of this is just talk. It's ADHDND. So the main focus is D&D. But really, just say what's on your mind. This is just a talking podcast kind of a thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Again, though, we do need to get into the habit of using online names and not real
Physical
names and
names.
stuff
You're right.
for safety reasons and stuff.
I apologize.
So, Grim, I've just been saying Gibbs
Gibbs.
because that's what you are online. So, it's
Yeah.
Master Gibbs.
Master Gibbs. Yes, I think.
Do you want me to use your online gamer tag?
No.
Do you guys want to know what her online gamer tag used to be? No. It was the first gamer tag I remember setting up for you. It was Spicy Malo. Okay?
Okay, we've sat and freaking discussed it for a while too, which makes it a bit worse. It's not just like a random pick
Spicy
of the hat.
Malo. This was on the Xbox 360 when you could like click the random and it would like just keep generating random names and stuff.
And I think we'd randomized one that was similar.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it, and it was like, okay.
It's a little warm still.
It's just so. I was like,
So it's like, you know, you're friggin' pale as a marshmallow, and you just squish, but you got some spice to you. So,
Yeah,
like,
you're
like
like
I
a-
think that's what we
so
got.
it's Spicy Malo.
That's how it had come about.
I still thought that was the greatest name. Like, I thought it was
And that's,
Spicy
and
Mala.
I don't know, yeah, that's the one that's connected on my Discord, I think.
yeah, that's you on Discord as well, Spicy Malo.
Yep.
So
Which I think
yeah,
is pretty nice.
that's the history behind that.
So that's that one. But, okay, so something that I think was really fun was when we started making Samana, we didn't actually have this campaign specifically in mind.
That is true.
We'd started making a character. I think actually the intention was it was just going to be you and I RPing back and forth just for something to do in between.
Pretty much.
And so Samana's start was, you know, she just lives in this like fishing town. She has a family. I decided.
Yeah, she's a character without a tragic backstory.
I know. I was like, I want to make a character that doesn't have a tragic backstory, whose whole fueling drive isn't, you know, I want revenge, or, you know, I've got fucking daddy issues, or something. I'm like, I want to just make a healthy person that wants to explore and learn
Acquisition of knowledge over. I need
and
to
can
stab this
be
dude.
happy. Okay.
And then we have a warlock with daddy.
Now we have a yes. That was.
That's kind of where I was with Kesh. Like, I just want a character that doesn't have too many issues yet. I'm playing a rogue. Kesh, oh, there we go.
Alexa, stop timer.
And here we go. We got
Here,
to.
buddy, can you tell her to stop?
Alexa, stop timer.
Yeah. So my character when we started though. My character's entire world. Oh, don't let that touch the plastic. My character's entire world did not have magic at all.
Okay.
So when we started playing, it was just, you know, general, like,
So it's trying to
hey,
kill you too.
interactions with your family, sort of
Alexa,
stuff. Just very
Start a
beginning,
timer for 7 minutes.
like, I don't know, session -1. Get to know your own family.
Yeah, it was kind of. Yeah, it was a session -1 because it wasn't session 0 yet. It was building the backstory of your character.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
Okay.
building the character.
Which actually was also really fun. Role playing your own backstory was super cool, and the way that Grim did it was we'd do about 5 minutes per year of lifespan, and so
I
you're
mean,
like,
if
okay,
more stuff came up, then it was more than 5 minutes. But yeah, it was generally.
yeah. I think we kind of skipped over like ages 0 to 5. It's like, okay, but when you're 5, you kind of have this situation happens, and that's kind of a core memory for you, or, you know, a strong thing that you remember in your life, a character building, whatever.
Character building moment, yeah.
These are your interactions with your family, and then we'd also roll though for just random world events, like, oh, there's a friggin' plague sweeping through your town, or this is a thing that's happening. How does this shape you? And so it was super fun to create my character that way. And let the challenges of life and tragedy, if it happens, kind of happen naturally, not something that I force and just kind of think up on my own. And so that was really cool.
Yeah, just
You know, I ended up having a sister that did die from a disease, and I had a brother who became dissatisfied with the life of a small town and left for the city, and we didn't
became
see
quite bitter actually for a
He
while.
became very bitter, and it was a cool family building moment later when I got to see him again during the actual campaign.
Yeah.
But it was super fun to have that session -0 where we actually
-0.
-0, -1. It was just super fun. And then the discovery of magic in my world is what we ended up. That was the end of our -0.
You did
Hi.
it again.
-1, -0.
Are we gonna have enough for the next batch, Blake? Or you?
Yeah, we should be good.
Heavy?
Yeah. So it was
Okay.
a super
I mean,
fun way
really.
to make the backstory without me just sitting there by myself, like, what do I want? So super fun way to do that. And in the end, Sumana discovered, along with a friend of hers, kind of the start of magic in their world, and then immediately left to Strixhaven. Which
Donald
is
the
like,
Cleric, that is honestly the most high fantasy thing I've ever heard of a person without any problems. I mean,
Yeah, right?
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 that's...
I know. I
Yeah.
think it's funny because people are like, "Oh yeah, I love to play D&D and fantasy, so I can get away from my problems." Creates their problems as an integral part of their character. It's like, wait, you wanted to escape your problems, but you purposely brought them along with you into your fantasy world. But you know, I get it though, because like we were saying, is the emotional hit that you get when you actually in game get to work through and overcome your problems. So nice, because then I look at my real life, I'm like, yeah, it's fantasy to actually get to overcome your problems.
Well, and if you think about it, in order to really create a connection with the character and make it a convincing role play, you kind of have to take a piece of yourself and put it in there.
Yeah,
So-
real people have problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you put your problems in there and work through it as your character, you almost get a sense of catharsis right there.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
what was the
using
one we
big
just did with
words today.
Solana?
Yeah. So I came to Blake out of game with this one was I need to be saved, you know? And it sounds really stupid when you say it like that, like, hey, I need to be saved. But it's like you know, like a personal problem for me is like my whole life it's just kind of like I've picked myself up. I've fixed myself over and over again, which is, you know, great.
It's a good thing.
I can look at myself and say, hey, I'm strong enough to fix myself. But I'm like, there's a part of me
doesn't
though,
hurt to have
like,
someone
it's like I want that connection. I want that. We'd gone with parental love, of like someone else coming along to pick me up and to
Yeah, because
help
we
me
talked
to
about it
save
for a
me.
while.
We
We're
did.
like, do you want it to be Relic? Do you want it to be like a teacher?
And so just kind of narrowing it down, like, I don't know. And I tried not to get too specific because I still wanted to be a bit surprised by it when you did introduce it. But I kind of was like, hey, this is the kind of thing I'm looking for. Is there any way we can work it into the game? And you did really nicely. You worked it in very nicely.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So I'll kind of explain to you guys so you get an idea of what we ended up going with. So
Oh yeah.
they're in their last year at Strixhaven. The way it is their last year is that the big bad evil guy is actively trying to kill people at the school. And so it does start to get a little more combat heavy at the end of the game. But it's still mostly RP. But more combat does start to pop up throughout it and whatnot. And one of the encounters that I had generated was that the cultists of the big bad evil, the followers... What? Why are you wearing your cat helmet? What are you doing?
She's been showing off her stuff over the last 20 minutes.
Okay. The followers of the big bad evil activated a magic stone that turned them all into lichens.
My trap card.
So they all turned into werewolves and started attacking everybody. And
That was a brutal round.
that was a brutal round. I had NPCs go down. I had two of the other players, actually, Gibbs and our buddy Viking, go down. And
I had 4 HP left.
yeah, and Samana almost went down as well, and had 4 HP. That was it. One more hit, she was done. And everyone was getting emotional because it's like, we're going to TPK. I love you. You're so adorable.
Oh, and the last thing I said before going down was, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I mean, like, just to add to that emotion and stuff.
That was so hard.
Just to freak everybody out, and including myself. I'm like, oh crap, I really don't want to die.
Yeah. And I had already, set it up so that Samana's dad, so, my wife's character's dad, was in the area. My wife's character's dad, Samana's dad, is a level 16 gunslinger.
Has faced werewolves before.
And has faced werewolves before.
Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know he had any sort of... I thought he was just a fisherman.
Yeah, so although he was, the life of a fisherman, it was the life of a retired soldier fisherman. He was living in a small town because he was done with convent. The only person that knows this, or knew this, would have been Samana's mom. Parents don't talk about it kind of a thing. So now, Samana's getting attacked by like 6 werewolves, and who comes along but Daddy Dearest with 2 frickin' Smith & Wesson giant revolvers that are silvered and a frickin' Loudy rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-material rifle. to the tune of I need a hero.
Right. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes.
Or no, we changed it. We changed it to something else.
Yeah, you changed it to something else. I don't know what song it was. I wasn't really paying attention to the song, but it definitely helped set the mood. It was a really good song that set the mood. I wasn't paying attention to the words of the song or anything or what it was because I was still trying to help you guys visualize what was happening. This freaking Inuit-looking individual, because Samana comes from a very far north town, a very native kind of fishing village.
And I had initially thought of going, the more Norse Viking, kind of like northerner sort of thing. I was I do that all the time with other characters and things, so I went more Inuit this time.
Which I liked. I think it's a really cool touch, honestly.
I think it's fun.
But yeah, so her freaking dad showing up and just blowing these... Yeah, this is the one. What is this?
It's Hero by Drive.
Huh. Alright. But yeah, freaking shows up, and like I said, just 2 freaking silvered hand cannons and an anti-material rifle blowing these werewolves to absolute nothingness, bullying them and fanning the hammer. Grabs his daughter and is like, get to cover, and just goes to town and single-handedly takes out 6 werewolves.
We're over here like struggling with the 3 that are attacking us or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the 4.
But that's what you wanted, and so I was trying to make it an intense thing. People Jones says, do you know if you can? Yes, you. There are actually a couple of different ways you can be a shapeshifter in 5th edition. I mean, the common one is the druid, obviously, with wild shape. But there are different forms of lycanthropy. I believe you can actually get access to them through Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. But yeah, you can be a shapeshifter in 5th edition.
Yep. You can be werewolf. You can even be a class, or not a class, a race that is strictly shapeshifters, and they change
shifters.
forms. Yeah. You can't change into something with extra appendages, like say a dragon. You couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But as long as it has the same amount of appendages as you do, you could become it. So, and isn't too high, like if you wanted to become like a large creature, that's not possible. But same idea.
I say we are going to run a little short. It's getting absorbed into the brush a lot.
That's the nature of the brush.
That's all right though.
You got this.
So it looks like we're going to have 3 strips that are only going to be half as orcish. Half orc bacon.
Half orc bacon. All right, I'm here for it. So we've got Cass, we've got...
That is another thing that I'm actually really happy about, is how much you guys are enjoying some of these NPCs that I've made.
Oh, heck yeah. We've made connections like Miles.
You made connections with characters I genuinely wasn't expecting. Woo! Buddy,
That's
be
the
careful.
danger of doing
You gotta
that.
look out. Okay, out of the stream, please. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, like, you guys have made connections with the characters that I genuinely did not think you were going to make connections with. And I love it. I think it's super cool. It's more organic that way. That's part of the reason why I put so many NPCs, because I wanted you guys to pick who you were going to be friends with. I didn't want to have like this very set list.
Like 20 NPCs to choose from.
Yeah.
Like I was heartbroken over Badoon Rampart.
Yeah, Rampart.
I'm
yeah.
still a little tugging at the heartstrings there. But anyway, and others like Nora. Nora's awesome.
And see, those two were part of the book.
Yeah, they were part of the book.
Those ones were, but
Lars.
Lars.
I love Lars.
Like,
He's adorable.
those are characters that I came up with just for you guys to have someone to enjoy. Because I
was feeling a little lonely as the only kobold there for a little bit.
Now there's like, what, 8 of you, 9 of you?
A lot.
So many kobolds running around.
It's great. They fight with the power of friendship.
Typhlosion says, what? Make the highlight of the stream leave? Okay, listen. Don't even.
More like the highlighter.
Gosh. I love my daughter. She's precious and dear to me. But she's also very good at getting in the way.
That's an ADHD thing.
That is an ADHD thing. She gets it from me. Oh, my neck. Ah.
You need that for your everything. To bring.
But anyway, yeah. So,
Ooh, that felt great.
I don't know. Conversation kind of just like meh.
Yeah, it isn't. Let's open it up to the viewers. Yeah, what are some of your favorite D&D experiences?
We've got roughly another 20 minutes, so what the heck. You guys go ahead and share some stuff with us. Ask us questions. Good God, you are a giant, someone says.
Is that Opacion?
Opacian.
Opacian?
Yes, I am a giant. This is me next to a standard refrigerator.
And this is him next to a standard Gibbs?
I am a large person.
For purposes of carrying and weight.
And for those of you that are going to be listening to this later on the podcast and not watching it live, my shoulder matches the top of the refrigerator. I am taller than a standard refrigerator.
He is the size of a refrigerator and a spice rack.
Yeah, my spice rack's on top.
This is not a weird-looking top hat. This is a spice rack.
Oh, my
I actually
goodness.
do have a weird-looking top hat, but, that's neither here nor there. Actually, I would be as tall as you with the top hat.
You'd probably be pretty close, yeah.
I couldn't put the hat on. You can't put the hat on.
I can't put the hat on. I run into stuff.
You run into stuff. Anyway.
Let's see, Patient. I saw the video about... yeah. So, okay. Again, for the podcast, because you guys can't see the comments, I made a video a day or two ago about cops, about police officers, and how they don't like me. Not because I've done anything wrong or illegal, but because every time they ask me to, to step out of the car, or you're questioning me for any reason, the sheer fact that I am a 1.5 feet taller than most of them
Alexa, stop.
apparently is intimidating, and they don't like that. So...
Well, when a 6 foot what the fuck steps out of the car...
6 foot what the fuck? Alright, there's your orcish bacon.
You have 2 reactions like, oh my god, you're bigger. Ah! Godzilla!
And last 7 minutes for this one. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes.
It's a little floppy.
So, this is orcish bacon. Just gotta give it a minute to cool down now. Let's see. Yeah.
Give it a minute to cool.
Give it a minute to cool. The brown sugar will caramelize onto it, and it will harden.
Opacion, I think I can answer that. It's Question is, who's your favorite D&D YouTuber to listen to? It's a Critical Role.
Critical Role, 100% Critical Role. Matt Mercer was my favorite before I knew that Critical Role was a thing because I love voice acting, and I love Matt Mercer. But
DC Douglas for me, but no, that's
DC Douglas. I don't know that one.
Legion from Mass Effect.
Oh, okay. I love Legion.
Albert Wesker from He Was Mine, so that's why I like DC Douglas. Anywho.
I'm not gonna lie, Legion, I cried so damn hard.
I never played it.
You never played Mass Effect?
I've never played Mass Effect. Also,
Gibbs.
I've never played Skyrim. On top of that, so anywho.
So, if anyone wants to join my campaign, I need a new player now.
You're just gonna do catchy dirty like that.
I'm kidding. But yeah, no, Mass Effect.
How could you tell that cute little
Yeah,
face
we got
no?
a little imprinted minifig now. I'm so happy about this.
Trauma Center 94. Why did Scarecrow get a promotion?
Wait, what? Why did this scare? What does that mean? Hold on. Who's?
Oh, come on. Trauma Center 94 because it was outstanding in its field.
I freaking can't.
Look at the people you've given hope now.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I heard campaign.
Cousin of the other girl. Fired as a friend? I guess so.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, freaking, we're running a Strixhaven campaign if you weren't here for the chat part earlier, and it's going good.
That's going great.
Here's the thing, Strixhaven ends at level 10, and these guys want to continue until level 20, which I'm not opposed to doing. So now, I have to make up some stuff in homebrew from level 10 to level 20. I'm working on it, I promise. But there will be a lot of dimension hopping.
I didn't say you weren't, but I'm curious to see what you're coming up with.
We will see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because the way the book is, you're supposed to fight the BBEG at the end of this year.
No, I kind of figured.
But I'm tweaking it. I'm making it work. So yeah, should be fun.
Pocket Cosplay's way to hear to campaign. Hey, you got more of them campaigns. Hey, like you got any more of the campaigns?
You got any more of that D&D?
Okay, calm down. We're gonna go see the methadone clinic here really shortly. Just come with us. We'll get you some there. Okay? Calm down.
Oh my gosh.
A little light this month.
Goodness.
Your dues need paid before you get the product. Hmm?
You freaking can't. Anyway, let's see, we got about another 15 minutes into the stream. We'll have enough time to at least eat some of the bacon. Let's see, is it cooled down enough yet? Yeah, it's good. It's a little drippy still, but Orcish bacon.
It's not as messy as an art cheese. Malou.
Flavor-wise, though, what do you think?
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Trippy. It's really good, guys.
Orcish bacon. Again, if you guys don't have the book, Heroes Feast, the official D&D cookbook, I highly recommend it. The stuff is so good. Yes, it smells like a boys' locker room. No, it does not taste like a boys' locker room.
It's great. Wait, how do you know what? You know what? Let's not even go there.
Bacon. Sweet, sweet bacon.
Very underutilized spell in D&D, by the way. Go just random off topic. Catapult. Think about all the crap you can sling at somebody.
It's like what? Up to 5 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Think of all the things you can sling that are under a pound, that are under 5 pounds. Daggers, swords, potions. Your kobold friend.
Your kobold friend? You are not under 5 pounds.
No, but you did say that if I was heavier than 5 pounds, that I could do it at a reduced capacity. And I have wings.
I said maybe. We would discuss it. We haven't discussed it yet.
No time like the present. For that crap. Thank you, Pacion, for stopping by. We appreciate it. Well, bacon. Should I stick bacon?
No, this stuff is good. Yeah. Orcish bacon. Highly recommend it. Super good. Bacon fit for an orc. It's allowed full send. Who said that? Apazian says it's allowed full send.
Heck yeah, man.
I don't know if I'm okay with catapulting a kobold. A kobold cannon. Oh my gosh.
Get a bunch of kobold barbarians that are immune to fall damage. Boom, 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 boom.
I fucking just...
Yeah, we've got confirmation. It's allowed. Okay, well, I'm claiming this pan is mine.
Okay, don't eat all of it. We're going to have to save some for the campaign tonight while we're playing.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Save some for Viking at least.
Fair enough. Thunder.
Yes. Thondrick. Let's see. I'm going to say your name wrong. I apologize. Anko Vitrine. Tell them there are shinies through the wall.
Shinies?
Oh my gosh. Watch all the kobolds blast through. Yeah, that'll do it.
There we go. I'm sorry, shinies.
Gosh. I genuinely love how Strixhaven literally went from having one kobold, you, to having 8 kobolds or 9 kobolds or however many NPCs I ended up throwing in.
So listen.
Alexa, stop timer.
First it was Keshi, then we had Dross. Lars. Then after that was Drov, Cuz.
Yeah, Drov, Cuz, and Gross.
Gross, yep. And there's more. I know there is. There's like 2 more. So yeah, there's 8. So it's just Anchor-Vitrine, kobolds are scaly raccoons. Changed my mind. I agree.
No, you're
They're
right.
awesome.
You're right. You're not wrong. They're scaly raccoons. Gosh. I will say, it has been the most comical campaign because of this kobold running around. Because your pack tactics has made everything just absolutely insane.
It's great. You gotta love Atticus, though. I forgot Atticus.
Atticus, there we go.
Atticus, the marine-hardened kobold mercenary of seriousness, thrown into this comedic kobold conundrum, however you want to.
Yeah, no, we actually have a thing in the campaign where quite literally, if we want to get all the kobolds united...
Come on, guys, join us! Nope, they can't hear us. It's a thing.
Yeah.
At almost every winter festival, we manage to take off with at least a table full of food.
Yeah, that's another thing that we put into the campaign is the kobolds just eat like ants. 10 times their own body weight.
Yep. Or that one time I managed to bring my brother, the little guy. Which one? Wait, it was
Ralph?
no, that's Rack.
Rack.
But the other one, the one who was a warlock.
Oh, it started with or
Ozma.
Ozma. That's
Yep.
it.
He ate an entire pig to himself, and yes, you are quite correct. They are either sweet beans or pure engines of chaos, and there's absolutely nothing in between.
No in between whatsoever.
Yep. And majority of them are chaos. Most of the ones there are just pure chaos.
I love this so much. I'm sorry. I just gotta...
You're telling me not to eat more of it, but here, we can always just make more. We still have a whole pound of bacon.
We do still have a whole pound of bacon.
So if we eat this, we can put another pound of bacon on, and it's...
Alright,
Boom.
clear one rack. We'll be good.
Yeah! I feel like these need a little more time, in my opinion, but hey, what do I know? I'm just...
No, it's not crispy bacon. The way the book is set up, it makes floppy bacon, but it's good floppy bacon. But if you want your bacon to be crispy, I'd recommend cooking it just a little longer. What does it say? Ankovitrin says, my players just bribed a kobold merchant with a moldy chicken sandwich they found in a bag Oh my gosh.
I actually took two of the recipes from the Strixhaven book and smashed them together and called it the Keshi Club. He says it's the Keshi Special.
I
say
love
Keshi
it.
Club.
I love it.
It's 2 sandwiches. It was like frog legs and like dragon sausage or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah. Just totally random food.
Smashed it together and suddenly became the Keshi Special. And that's popped up several times. Like in what's his name? Cad's locker when we were
Yep.
when we were
That is another thing that's also just kind of meta. It just shows up.
like a pocket Keshi.
Oh my gosh. You have too many meta moments. It's getting a little ridiculous.
I've slowed down on the pocket
You
Keshi.
have slowed down on the podcast, and I appreciate that.
Pocket Keshi is basically a purple tube sock that looks like my character. It will randomly pop out of anybody's pocket
It's
at any
sock
given
puppet.
notice. It's a sock puppet and makes commentary, like Waldorf and Statler type. And then we'll just slip back into their pocket like it wasn't even there.
For the kids that don't know who that is, that's the Muppets. You have to remember, Gibbs, we're old.
We are old. All right. So basically, it just makes random commentary about what's happening in that moment.
With
And it can be
sarcastic remarks.
very sarcastic. It just randomly happens.
I'm
and
just
it's-
picturing a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Wait, what? Oh my god! Like a big fat hat.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
So anyway, we can turn this off for now.
Oh right.
It's not just generating heat. But
It is getting warm.
yeah.
They're still on the ground and it's getting warm.
Yeah.
It's about that time that you can start breaking out the summer stuff. I mean, I've got my
Idaho's
beach
weird.
ball already filled up.
Idaho's weird, man.
Right?
Like, there is no spring, there is no fall. It just fast tracks from winter to summer, just violently.
Mm-hmm. You got 1 week of spring. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Pretty much.
This is about the time people start putting out egg hunts, so they don't have to color them or anything. They just throw random eggs out there.
Oh,
Why are you laughing?
'cause
That
you're
is
right!
That's what my grandma used to do. It's like, you want an egg hunt? Okay, just walk out into the snow, grab a flat of eggs, and go hunt for them. If I find any out there on my lawn when the time when the spring hits, you're all in trouble because you wasted my eggs.
Just can't.
And that brings us to the frozen snow egg fight, and we don't even want to get into that.
Frozen, sir. Okay. Well, we'll have to talk about the frozen snow egg fight next time. We are out of time. Thank you for joining us for our stream, guys. Again, this is ADHDND, Attention Deficit Hyperactive Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Grim Exodus.
Gibbs Goose!
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye!